Hello and welcome back to Against the Storm. In our last episode, we finished our previous town in the coastal grove here, Greymire, and it's now time to go for the sealed forest. We have a couple of things to decide upon before we go in there, and so I think let's go into first the upgrade tree, and I still haven't gone and dealt with the home stuff yet, but it's fine. It's kind of low priority, and I always forget about it. I think I want to go for one of the housing upgrades, either frogs or foxes. Because I think that's the kind of the better value at this point. Can't have any of those anyway. I think that's the better value at this point, other than, you know, looking at what the second thing is. Although, human houses could be interesting too. And I didn't realize that I could actually get all the way up there, I think. 108 and 120 is 228, and 144 is 372. Yeah, I could get all the way up to the human houses, too. Interesting. Actually, you know what? Maybe going to the human houses is the better one here. I'm tempted to do the frog house just because they're new and they're different. I believe they have like 4 levels of upgrades, whereas the other ones only have, I think, 2. But I think getting the herb garden as an option is kind of nice, because I do like the herb garden. More citadel resources is never a problem to take. And then we can do the human house upgrades and spend a whole bunch of stuff. And now the choice comes down to, do I pick supply package, which gets me 4 reserve embarkation points, or the obsidian box? If we do play this tile here, we'll have all 10 of our points. And do I really feel like I need more than 10? Probably not. The bronze seal is fairly easy to accomplish. So I think I'm going to take this, because every seal fragment that you have left over at the end of a cycle, before you, or after you spend the ones you need to unlock the actual seal, which is like 4 or 5 or something in this case. I don't remember. You get the rest of it as cashed out as citadel resources. So I think we're going to do this, and we're going to do it like that. We have 7 plus 2, 6 here alone, 6 here alone. Probably going to do the 7 plus 2 then. You have 2 raw food, some coats, and some dye. You have 2 raw food and a cooked food. You have a raw food and 12 people. Yeah, I don't know why I wouldn't take this one. Although, 12 people, sorry, 12 crystallized dew. Those aren't people. It's not Soylent Green. So let's do 2 points for 3 people. Let's also do the herb garden, I think, because there's a normal amount of stuff here, right? No herbs, some roots, but no herbs. The herb garden's only 4 points, so I think I should spend that. I could have also taken the herbalist, but on the ground here, that would just pick up the berries. Actually, berries and mushrooms. But we'll just hope for it. I think the herb garden is probably better here than that. And then we have 4 more points to spend. I'm coming with 7, 9, 12 people. So the 3 woodcutter strategy is probably not going to happen. But on the other hand, let's see. Let's take the vegetables because it's 36 for 1 point. 3 more points left. Let's take wood. And then let's take either stone or clay, whichever one is clay here. But there's also sea marl, which will give us stone as a secondary, so it doesn't really matter. We'll take the clay then. And I think that'll be a worthwhile endeavor. So let's embark. So of course we have the biome effects of the Abyssal Revenge, Hidden Seal, Beacon Tower, and the overgrown vegetation. This is the one where we want to look for the big ugly trees instead of just the ugly trees, and pick those off as much as possible while taking as few trees in total as possible, I believe, right? I believe that's right. Living organisms in this region are mutated and much larger than other places, doubles the amount of secondary resources gathered from trees. Interesting. Looming darkness, of course. Hostility 1 gives us unearthly element during the storm. The maximum number of sacrifice stacks in Ancient Hearth is lowered by 1. Ouch. Harsh weather conditions make it impossible to reach the Citadel. Gaining reputation doesn't lower impatience. Ouch. Okay. Wow. I mean, that's only happens during the storm, hostility 2 and above, but still, ouch. So I guess in this case we don't want to turn any things in during the storm, which I rarely do anyway. Hailstorm, mitigated or death mitigated by housing, and then greater threat. We had this one the last time. -2 global resolve for every dangerous and forbidden glade discovered since the beginning of this settlement. Alright, so hostility 4 is going to be fun. The right angle, the layout I like the most. Let's go here and put up 2 of these to get us started. And then, of course, the roads to get us started. And then, of course, I don't know why I put them there. That wasn't the right place to put those. Put them there instead. And then go. Build, build, build. Who's in here? Lizard, that's good. It could be a harpy too. That might be useful for carry, but actually, yes, let's do harpy for a while. Switch back to lizard later. We do have beavers, so we'll put 2 in each plus a lizard maybe as a standard here. And we're going to want to take out some of these big ugly trees, but we also need to take out enough trees to put in some decent amount of housing. So let's take out you 3 big uglies. I think that one's safe. That one's safe. Probably going to take out a few more of these here, even though I don't want to do too many. Because, yeah, hostility is based on tree cutting, not people. And then you can move over here. Oops. There we go. And you can wait until you have 2 of these, and oops, moved on me. 1 of these, and move over here. Excellent. Let's see. First building choice. The workshop might not be a bad choice here, because at least we get the better building materials. It's a bummer because we don't have the other bonuses, but it is what it is. Yeah, I don't know that I want any of the other ones. I mean, barrels and coats could be good, especially because, what, 2 out of 3 of them like coats? Yeah. And 2 out of 3 of them like boots. Yeah, okay. Let's see what the cornerstone brings. And the orders too, of course. This might get deleted almost right away, depending on what we find that we need here. I'll set the limits down for now, because we may need to have some of these things made at some point. Let's see, we got reeds here, we got berries there. First cornerstone choice. Bonus to packs. Grain production's boosted. I took the herb garden, so no. Tightened belt. Cheaper travel. Yeah, I mean, where traders arrive quicker. Probably this one over that one. These aren't the best. I could probably re-roll those too. Why don't we go into consumption control and disable the coats as well? But I have so many coats. Oh, because we brought 20. Yeah, we brought 24, and then the harpies brought 50. I believe. So that's why we have 74. Disable the coats. That way we can make them last until they're more useful. This will turn that off and this off, and we'll make these out of probably eggs to start with. I think I'm going to go ahead and pop this glade open over here too. You can move over there. You can move over here. And I can put in some housing over here. I heard the... Oops, not that. I heard the whatchamacallit click, so we're good to start that whenever. There. There. Can't do it yet. There. We need 1 more house yet. Orders click. That's what I heard. That's what I was talking about. 2 glade events plus 5 packs of building materials or 15 harpy resolve. Let's go with this one. And over here, in 8.5 minutes, sell goods worth at least 16 amber to a trader or trade route. The problem is we don't have great amounts of amber. Barrels, coats, and scrolls is probably it would be a good combination here. I mean that there's copper on the ground, and there is. This comes back. I just don't think I can do that and also then give away 10 of that amber in 8.5 minutes. The amount of goods that would take at this point is probably more than I should be willing to part with. But I think I will do that one because it's something that I will usually do. The herb garden. Plus 20 roots and 20 herbs gets us a bonus to root production, which could be very useful. Whether it's from the ground or from the herb garden. Some fabric and some people. Or we could go with that one. I think I'm going to go with this one. Yeah, let's go with this one. Okay. Cornerstone. I think I'll go ahead and do Tightened Belt. It is useful. It makes things a bit cheaper. And then building choice, I think we'll go ahead and do the workshop. Which means I will probably get good recipes for planks and fabric immediately following that. Given that we don't have coal, I think we should take the kiln because that'll give us a better coal recipe. Or give us a coal recipe, and that'll make the wood more efficient than trying to burn the wood in the hearth all the time. Let's go with that option. And then coats and packs of building materials. We could use that one for this. Water skins, leather from the trees, and the coats too. That might be a good choice. Tea and wine would be good here too. Tea for the harpies, wine for the beavers, but we'd have to be able to sell it first. Crystallized dew is kind of a either way kind of thing. Skewers are a lizard item. Pie is a lizard item. Copper bars at 2 stars would be nice. Again here, skewers are a lizard item. Paste is a harpy item. And copper at 1 star. But I think I'm going to go with this one. Clothier. Alright. So we will build that workshop. Once I find a place to put it in. Maybe I will trim some trees then. Not you, but you. Over here, and I'm just going to trim like a couple of trees. Like that one. And that one. that shift modifier is really useful in this glade especially. Or in this biome. And then we have, of course, the clothier and the kiln. And I can go ahead and delete this building now that we've built it. Perfect. Figured, but probably best to build it and then delete it than to not build it and need it. Although, how much does the workshop take? That might have been preemptive. No, don't do this yet. Yeah, don't do this yet. Delete. Deleted. Oops, deleted. Chop, chop. There we go. And over here, back again. Let's do the workshop first so we can make some bricks, so that we can make the bricks to put the kiln up. And focus the building of the things on this. Housing first, though, that's fine. And then we'll also want to put up a park. Park that right there. And then we're going to want to have a harvester camp for these. And a herbalist camp for these. Okay, now that you've delivered those, we can go ahead and stage out the furnace, even though we don't have the bricks for it. I think we only have 2. But we can tell you to make bricks here first. Put in a couple of lizards. We may end up having, or adding a second workshop at some point along the way. But right now it's fine. No, wait, not you. Lizard in there. Harpy in here. Okay, and then we can add those 2 back. You're going to use reeds for this, at least for now. What do we have for pond resources in this one? Scales, algae, no fish heads. Okay. We're going to see 2 of the 3 kinds of ponds then. That must be just out of range where they can't get the reeds for this from there. Just out of range. I don't really have the workers left for that, so we're going to not do it. Let's see. I'm going to have to pull somebody from somewhere. Put them into here. You can make the jerky, please. And you can use the coal. But I want to have... Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and put that last lizard in here. And then we'll pull woodcutters when we're ready to do another house building here. At least one. One more tree there for you. Then you can move over here and help with this effort. One tree there, too. Pull one of you out of there. You're on a coffee break, but when you come back, you can build us a house. Maybe even your own house. Black Treasure Stag. A fertile soil times 12, which has a thing here kind of in the middle of it. Worm tongue nest, small. Okay, some small bugs and some small meat. Nice. And you're going to go, I'm guessing, over here. Anybody want to bet? Could be that one, that's why I say. That one. Okay, so we have 3, almost 4 minutes to crack into that one if we're going to do it. Ugh. Kind of don't want to. But I kind of feel like I might have to. I think I also want to take out another row of trees here. The farm building goes over here. The glade we want to go to for the thing, though, is going to be probably this one. Which is why I don't know if I want to go this way or not. But I think I will. Simply because the Black Treasure Stag probably has something good for us in there. I probably should, which means just go ahead and do this as you were able. Is that the one with 2 or 3? That's the 3? Okay. Build, build, build. Could be a little dangerous to open a danger glade this early, but I'm going to do it anyway, because I like to live life dangerously. Totem of Denial, Black Treasure Stag, of course. Large and medium caches, another 15 field. That's nice. Large meat, large sea marrow, small clay. We should also then get staged out one of these, which I should have done probably already. And then let's take a look at that. We can delete this. We don't need these anymore once we know which direction we're going. And it's also, by the way, pointing in the same direction. Or rather, pointing toward that. So we can delete that whenever we want. This just requires us to either catch or release it. If we catch it, we'll get 2 or 3 random epic cornerstones. But 1 cornerstone will be destroyed that we already have. Or, which we don't have very many, so this is the time to do it if we're going to do it. Because the only one we have is that -1 that I didn't really care about anyway. Or this one only gives us 1 random legendary. I think I want to try to catch this one. I think I wanted to catch on this one, rather, because otherwise it disappears. But 2 to 3 and losing this one, I think is worth it over just getting 1. Let's do it. We got 1 random cornerstone is destroyed, which is the one we lost, the one that I said we were going to lose. Then we picked up packs of trade goods over 25% more. Okay, well, that one's about his equivalent. And 3 clay per minute. Okay. Uh-huh. And, This. Yes, this. We do have fuel. We're not using it right now. We don't have it available right now. Can I afford this? No. So we're going to have to use the coal to not make jerky right now. Cancel you. Put you back in there. Return that to the thing. And let's burn this down. That's fine. Actually, I need you. I need you. Up here. Burn it down. Burn it down. Alrighty. And I think I'm going to pull one of you out of here so that we still have a builder. That's down to 4 woodcutters, which I don't really like, but we also probably going to needed it anyway to keep us down into hostilities here. Build, 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 build. I'm going to delete this because I think it's on top, might be on top of a farm. No, it's not. Okay, either way. Let's take out this tree over here, too. You're bored, you're bored. Let's take out some of these big ones here. Those two are both 20 charges, so they'll get worked for a while. And it is now Plague of Mosquitoes, which global production speed is 50% slower. That's one of the better ones to get. Yeah. And we'll put a farm in here. We can have our builder come and build it. I don't have humans to work the farms, but that's right. And you all can just burninate. That was the blocking sacrifice. That's, all things considered, not bad either. Is there any good, big, ugly trees closer? I think I'm going to go this way anyway, because we have to go there, so I'm going to push right through here. Maybe I should have you do that, then. We'll open that little glade up right there, too. Actually, let's do this instead. You can be selected, though, because you're big, ugly, and we like to take those down. I think that's good. We're still building. That's good, too. You did build one of these and one of those. Put some workers in those as soon as we reasonably can. Should probably have them put a storage out here, too. The other farm goes... here? Yeah, here. So we'll plan that out. We'll put the road through here then. Like that. Actually, I should pick up the big meat first. Let's get a storage out here, though. I think that's what I need to do priority on. Cornerstone. Global production speed is faster. Traders arrive slower. Doubling event loot. Mist piercers. No, I shouldn't do that one, probably. I mean, that's really good. You know, maybe I should. Yeah, let's do it. Mist piercers. Because that tells me what's in each glade, and that's really useful to have. And that, of course, tells me the ancient seal's in there, too. Which we already knew. There's a workshop over there. Plantation as well. Tool shop. Where the tool shop is. Take a look in the encyclopedia. Buildings. Tool shop is the one that makes tools, pipes, and boots. That's a really good one to get. So maybe we should do that glade too. That would be fine. That might be a good glade to set up camp in, given the fact that it's already got part of a town in there. Let's see. You're still chopping away at those. That's good. Put that one on priority. That's people. 3 or 3. Let's go with 3. I think we'll go with this 3 over that 3. Yeah, I can put a lizard back in here then. I can put a lizard in here then. Although, like I said, I think you should be back here if I can fit you in there reasonably. Maybe instead I do this. I do... that. And I do this. I could just delete that. Delete it. These are good to delete because they also give you stone and resin. Not a lot, but they give it to you. And that's still only 2 builders. We need 1 house. We'll put that in. I'm going to do the road right there. I didn't get any extra beavers. Man, I need some more woodcutters. Oh, that's a small trapper. It can't pick that up. Come back over here. You go back over there. I'm an idiot. Okay, there we go. And being able to farm eventually would be nice, too. No, go ahead and help with the building, because we need that building done. Storage building, that is. Until these 2 are done with this, which is a few seconds plus an unload away. Pause them for a moment. That way they don't start unloading before the warehouse is done. Come back. Good timing. What's in here? Late event carry, that would be nice. Orders? Empathy decision I did not make on the last one. The Black Stag. Whole villagers. The jerky need fulfilled. That's just gonna be... it's gonna be lizards and harpies. Right now we have 11, so we'd have to wait on that one. Not that we couldn't wait on it, but we'd have to wait on that one. And finally, in 8 minutes, can I have 50 mushrooms and 50 berries? Probably not. Because I don't have any mushrooms visible on the map. Unless there's some in here. There's not. And I doubt there's any in there. There's not. So I'm not going to go for that one because I don't know. I may be able to buy them from a trader if I get the trading going. I think we'll do this jerky one, though. And then this, happy lizards plus 3 glades. Bonus to 25% to the amount of goods produced in farming. Efficiency test. I don't have a scroll recipe, so that's going to be a problem, too. That gets me a forester's hut. I don't know that I want to do this one either, though. It's 20 packs of crops. Let's do it. Why not? Why not? You should be done unloading momentarily, I hope. Just getting started. Okay, or that. Yeah, I definitely need more woodcutters. Although I should be burning coal here, not wood. Anyway, be relying on this to make as much coal as reasonable. I did turn off the jerky, so I should probably turn it back on. But you should still prioritize that over this. Let's put 2 more in there that came off of this. Because reasons. And it's too late to start farming this season anyway, so we'll do that next season. Next year. We're doing pretty good. Need a house yet? I did say that. There we go. That on the list? Lots to do, lots to do. Could use a stone cutter up here too. And we're going to prioritize the sea marrow. Maybe I don't need 3 of them. Then again, maybe I do. You're done down here. Come on up here then. Think you'll be in range there for a little bit at least. At least until I can scooch this up. There. And right there. Let me prioritize this house too. We've already cut down 61 trees. You were done with that already? Hop out. We don't have anything else for you right now. Down there out of the way. Take out those big uglies at some point. Good. Housing is good. We're up past 14, so we could do not that. And we could do one of these. I assume you're picking off the meat there. No, we're doing both. Okay. Do both then. Let's go and pick like whatever till one and then get the other one. That'll help with happiness for the next year. Add some people to the woodcutting for now, at least. Just to speed things along. And small encampment, fertile soil, algae, and copperfin trout. And we can delete that as well. There we go. This I do want. Let's go ahead and give them some of those vegetables. Or we could give them berries too. But I don't actually want it right now because I'm at maximum housing. I'd have to put up another shelter. And if I'm going to do that, maybe I should put up like a harpy house. Malady. Villagers take 50% longer rest and have a 100% chance of consuming twice as much food during a break. Alright, and I should probably build the trading post too. Get out there for now. Let's build a fishing hut. Harpies are unhappy, but this should help a bit. It did. And then we can do this. Just you by yourself. I didn't plow these fields, but I will just work them without being plowed this year. I feel like I really need to make up for the fuel losses. But I do want to pull... How close is this? 30 more seconds. I do want to pull these two out again. Put them into that farm for now. That one, it doesn't really matter which one that much. Actually, you know what? I lied. Let's do this one. There's more fields here, which they probably won't be able to cover. But more importantly, it's closer to the storage, which is better. Grizzle. Cornerstone. Every 20 felled trees. Global resolve is increased by 3 for 120 seconds. No. Because I do not want to just fell trees willy-nilly here. 10 jerky for every 10 pie produced. Well, we don't have either recipe. We do have a jerky recipe. We don't have a pie recipe, so maybe not. 10 amber for every 5 completed trade routes. That could be useful. Yeah, let's take that one. Take the money. We're going to start trading pretty soon anyway. People, just about here. There we go. 4 or 3. Let's go with 4. Pause. Throw in a beaver there and a beaver here. 2 harpies are free. Let's have them build another harpy house. Should take care of housing demands. And then we can chop those trees. What do we have over here? Drizzle water. Drizzle water. Oh, so that. I've noticed it seems that there's an overabundance of drizzle water geysers. And so I went back and looked at the patch notes for 1.4. And patch notes say slightly decreased the spawn rate of drizzle water geysers in small glades. Slightly increased the spawn rate of clearance water geysers in small glades. Evened out the spawn rates of all 3 types of rainwater geysers in dangerous glades. However, it just doesn't feel that way. Although we do have a clearance there, a storm there. And if we picked off this little one back here, one of these little ones back here, we could get drizzle out of that. 3 clay, 2 roots, 1, 3. Okay, either one of those would be fine then. We could pick off those. We don't really need clay that much because we're getting the clay delivery line. Then we would have at least one of each. But it just feels like they're not as balanced as it says. They also increased the spawn rate of stormwater geysers in forbidden glades and decreased the spawn rate of clearance water in forbidden glades. So even though they are implying that they're fairly even, it doesn't feel like they're fairly even. Fishing hut got done. I don't really care which one you work. Actually, I do care because let's go with the algae one. That's a scales one. Yeah. Let's go with the algae one first. And let's put 2 harpies in there. So Hilda is here. Let's see. I could use this herbalist camp. Good. If I could sell enough goods to purchase it. Guess it would have to be selling foodstuffs to do so. Could also sell the clay, I suppose, since I'm getting the free deliveries. Could sell bricks or fabric as well. Yeah, we could do that. That's probably the better bet. Don't need that. That would be useful if I had... Or I do have a kiln. That would be useful. Because... Well, no, wait. Beavers are the only ones that like biscuits? Yeah, beavers are the only ones that like biscuits. And I can make biscuits at the... at 0 stars. At the... whatchamacallit? The field kitchen. Goat production could be useful too, though. I would like to have all of these, but then we're looking at, what, 40 coins? And I'm not selling enough stuff for 40 coins. But we could sell all the bricks. That's 8 coins. And we could sell enough for something. I'm just torn as to which one to focus on at this point. I probably will pass on the biscuit recipe then. Let's see, what do you have? Large berries. Large berries. There's large berries, definitely, that I want. So maybe I should do that one. Coats are nice, too. But maybe... I didn't even need the coats yet that I brought with me. So maybe I don't do those. Let's just get enough for 13 coins. Which means selling a good chunk of everything here. Let's sell... sell off like 10 fabric. Sell it all. Let's go with that option. There you go, and now you're big. You're that. Good. Okay. There you. This, let's put somebody in here. Another, oh, I got one from there, right. Another beaver. Sure, why not? Do one more harpy house. I don't have the fabric because I just sold it all, but you two are working hard. At least until you run out of reeds, which you actually are out of reeds. That probably wasn't the wisest. Are there reeds in here? No. Are there reeds over there? No. Are there reeds? Are there other things that I want to use? Algae. We're getting algae from this. So we'll be able to make fabric out of algae. Once this is done, and this is 60 charges, but I do have 3 people working on it, so there is that. And they are prioritizing the algae one. So it won't take long. In theory. I have another one of those, and I could probably do maybe a lizard house or 2 here too. I have 2 homeless people, but I have 4 free space and shelters. They're talking about the ones that are built, being in process of being built. Must be what it is. This stuff could be quite tasty. So could this. Let's go ahead and do that. We're going to use the sea marrow, though. Or maybe not. I better not. Better wait. Let's see. We can turn this in. Let's do it. 2 more people. And this, use clearance water and engines. Will eventually do that. That's a good combination of things. Open or send 4 abandoned caches of any size. We'll eventually do that, too. That's really nice, too. Or open 6 glades in 10.5 minutes. I'm not doing that. Not doing it. So now, do I want this one or that one? Let's go with this one. And you? Orange and tablets or 50 ale and tavern. Tavern is leisure and luxury, so that's only going to appeal to the beavers. But am I ever going to see 4 tablets here? No idea. Let's do that one just because I have no idea. Building choice? Don't want either of those 2. Or either of those 3, I should say. This one, oil, flour, and paste. It's not the best for the flour or the paste. It's better than nothing. It's this oil. Yeah, let's take it. It's fine. It's not the best, but it's fine. Woodcutter over here and take out a couple more trees. Like that. You, here, 3. Because I have that and the clothier still to put up. Let's do another lizard house, and then we'll do at least 1 beaver house here. These are big uglies, which is why it's taken them a long time to clear them. That's expected. Back you go over here. Is it one space? Yeah, one space. So it does count the in-construction ones as available, even though they're not. I should actually have somebody in here making packs for me. And we'll want to get some people in here to at least do some plowing for the new year. We should pop that glade in the new year as well. Just about done with that one. That's good. Move on to the other one automatically. And I will do Control Shift like that. Plan out another house here. We're probably going to have to knock out some of our woodcutters. For the season. Lake of Darkness, the storm season 100% longer. Yeah. And sacrificing is banned. Yep. To where they drop to. Yeah, let's pull, Oh, pulling woodcutters doesn't help. Right, this is bad. Can't sacrifice. We may lose some people. Unless I can boost their happiness. Harpies, I don't know that I can do anything much for them. I guess I could build... I know what I could do. I'm an idiot. There we go. Now they'll be happy once they put a coat on. Let's go ahead and do the press and the clothier. Should I have done those the opposite way? No, it's fine. Either way, it's fine. And the two builders, I think I'm just going to put one of them in here to do some plowing. May not be perfect, but it'll be better than what we got. Plus we get 2 more herbs. If they're delivering still, yes, they should be, but they're not. Deliver that, please. We'll turn this in the new year. You're unloading, good. And it's gone. Okay, come on over to this side. And you can move up like that. Turn this in, but I'm going to wait because of housing reasons. Actually, I could. Okay, let's do it. Building choice. What's with all the farm buildings? This is obnoxious. This would be good for the, this would be good for the lizards. Meat-based complex foods give 2 more resolve. Jerky, skewers, pies, and paste. Well, for the beavers, that means nothing. But for the other 2, that would work. Because you've got jerky, skewers, and pie, and you've got jerky and paste. So that would be good for those 2. And then this is plus 100 greater yield, except for woodcutters. Or I could re-roll it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to leave this here. And I'm going to leave... Yeah, I'm going to leave this for the... actually, almost for the next episode. We'll leave that for the next episode. But we're going to open this glade up. And we will see what's in this glade. I mean, we know what's in this glade. We'll take a look at the task we need to do for the largest herd caravan. And then we'll finish up this episode, I think. Let's see, all of those things, I guess, make preferably root flour, but otherwise the other. Oil, make that out of vegetables or fish heads, probably. Meat as a secondary, and then paste, use any of the above. Okay. This glade says, of course we knew that stuff, we don't need to look at all that. Because we've already looked at it like 3 times. But this one is the -8 to global resolve while it's being worked. It's going to get us hauler carry bonus. Nice. A bunch of barrels, a bunch of coats, and a bunch of woodcutter carry. That's really nice too. Or we could do this, which we don't have either item, but we could have it. But we're just going to do that, work that. And then our first Ancient Seal task is going to either be a bunch of packs, open or send 3 caches. I'm glad I haven't done those yet. Or install 8 rain engines. We're going to do the cache option, I think, although there aren't any caches in this glade. We do have 2 of them here that we haven't sent yet. And we could probably find another one somewhere accessible. There's a medium there we could do easily enough. That's a tiny, feels like a tiny forbidden glade. So we could do that. There's also a small one back here that we could hit. So either one. But we'll figure that part out in the next episode. Or if you have suggestions, by all means, send those on over. And we will, we can talk about those in the comments, in the chat, or in Discord. And you can join me there if you're interested as well. So, got newcomers already? Why did I get newcomers so soon? Oh, because this is 2 minutes longer. Right. Okay. Well, we will deal with all that in the next year. So, thank you all for joining me. And I'll see you all then. Bye for now.